twos. In the heart of Asia's tropical rainforests, a subtle drama unfolds, hidden among the emerald leaves and dappled sunlight. This is a domain of the square-tailed Drongo Cuckoo, a bird whose scientific name, Suniculus lugubris, hints at the sorrow it brings to others. With its glossy black feathers and forked tail, it closely mimics the appearance of a drongo, a clever disguise that grants it access to the territories of unsuspecting birds. But this is no ordinary resident of the forest. The Drongo Cuckoo is a master of deception, a brood parasite whose survival depends on a strategy as old as the trees themselves. The breeding season is a time of frantic activity. Small songbirds, like babblers and bulbuls, are busy constructing intricate nests, weaving together twigs, moss, and leaves. They are preparing for their next generation, a future they pour all their energy into securing. But they are being watched. From a hidden perch, the female Drongo Cuckoo observes their every move. She is patient, waiting for the perfect moment. Her own maternal instincts are channeled not into building a home, but into finding one that is already complete. She notes the location of each nest, the species of the builders, and most importantly, the progress of their egg laying. Her timing must be impeccable. When the host birds finally leave their nest unguarded, even for a few brief moments, the cuckoo makes her move. Silently, she glides down. Her actions are swift and precise. With her beak, she pierces one of the host's eggs, sometimes carrying it away to eat later, removing the evidence of her intrusion. In its place, she lays a single egg of her own. Her egg is a remarkable feat of evolutionary mimicry. It often closely matches the host's eggs in size, color, and pattern, a counterfeit designed to go unnoticed. The entire process takes mere seconds. Before the host's parents return, the cuckoo has vanished back into the shadows of the canopy, her dark deed done. The unsuspecting host birds return to their clutch. They may or may not notice the subtle change. But their powerful instinct to incubate and protect their eggs overrides any suspicion. They settle back onto the nest, now unknowingly warming the seed of their own downfall. The cuckoo's egg has a distinct advantage, a shorter incubation period. It is programmed to hatch first, days, or even a week, before the host's own young are due to emerge. The cuckoo chick breaks free from its shell. Blind, naked, and only a few hours old, a primal and ruthless instinct takes over. This tiny creature, no bigger than the end of a finger, begins a relentless mission. It shuffles and squirms, using its surprisingly strong back and legs to maneuver the remaining host eggs onto its shoulders. One by one, with painstaking effort, it pushes them up the side of the nest and over the edge. They fall to the forest floor below, their potential life extinguished. If any of the host's own chicks have already hatched, they suffer the same fate. The cuckoo chick ensures it will be the sole occupant, the only mouth to feed. When the parent birds return, they find their nests strangely emptier, but a single, gaping mouth greets them with urgent chirps. Their parental drive is so strong, so hardwired, that they do not question the situation. They see a hungry chick in their nest, and their only response is to provide for it. They begin a tireless cycle of foraging, bringing back insects, caterpillars, and other morsels to feed the insatiable usurper. The cuckoo chick grows at an astonishing rate, quickly dwarfing its foster parents. It's a surreal sight. Two small babblers desperately trying to satisfy the hunger of a giant. Dark-feathered changeling that spills out of their tiny nest. The foster parents are slaves to the chick's demands. Its calls mimic the sound of an entire brood of their own young, tricking them into working harder and bringing more food. They are oblivious to the fact that they are nurturing the offspring of their enemy, the very bird that destroyed their own family. They invest all their resources into this single enormous chick, ensuring the cuckoo's lineage continues while their own has failed. This is the brutal efficiency of brood parasitism. It is not an act of malice, but a highly specialized survival strategy honed over millions of years. The cuckoo outsources all the risks and energy of parenting, allowing it to lay more eggs in different nests throughout the season, maximizing its reproductive success. After several weeks of intensive care, the young cuckoo is finally ready to fledge, too. It is now a fully grown juvenile, a near-perfect replica of its true parents. With its first flight, it leaves the nest and its exhausted foster family behind. It will never see them again. The host birds, their duties seemingly done, may attempt to start another brood, perhaps to fall victim to the same deception once more. The young cuckoo, meanwhile, joins others of its kind in the forest canopy. It carries no memory of its foster parents, only the genetic blueprint of its species. It will soon learn the calls and behaviors of a Drongo Cuckoo, and when the next breeding season arrives, it will be ready to continue the cycle. Seek out. The female will seek out the nests of small birds, and the male will sing his haunting, repetitive song, a sound that, for some, is a beautiful part of the forest symphony, but for others, is a somber melody that signals deception and loss. And so, the ancient drama of the Seniculus lugubris, the sorrowful cuckoo, plays on, an eternal and cunning game of survival in the shadows of the rainforest. If you enjoyed this journey into the wild, please subscribe for more incredible stories from the natural world.